I swear, one of these days, I'm just gonna let music play for like 2 hours. I don't know. Woo! Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hopefully everyone can see me. My goodness, X has been having issues, and we experienced them yesterday. If you were a part of the Thursday deep dive, yeah, that was an experience. Oh no, Brad is he's trapped. We'll have to find him in a second here. Hollow Moon Dweller. We're gonna have to suss that out too. Oh yeah, on my my crazy out of control background, I hung up a new. You can tell it's important there. It's the my unvaccinated thing. I need to get that framed. See, so this empty spot on the wall has been bothering me. Oh my gosh, I actually have something for the wall for that spot, and we will get to that shortly. If you've been following my X feed all week, you already know what I'm referring to. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. God bless those who have defended this country for 250 years and gave the ultimate sacrifice. Please don't forget them, the heroes for 2.5 centuries of America, Memorial Day weekend. So please do something to remember those brave souls that have come before us and sacrificed for us. So grateful. All military families too. Thank you so much. Okay. So Hero Wes, my goodness, he has been having fun with the AI on the thumbnails. And later on, when this show posts, you'll see the Three Amigos version of me, Rebecca, and Brad. He is having fun there. Thank you to all that he does getting this show up and running on youtube.com/@the mic. It's on Rumble, all that stuff. See, the Thursday and Friday live streams, they re-air at 8 o'clock Eastern on Thursdays and Fridays over there. So if you want to chat, if you want to comment over there in real time, it runs as if it were live. It shows up the next morning on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart. Everything you need is at themicshow.com. You see it right there. Thank you, Wes, for all you do with your second floor studios operation over there in downtown Dallas. And then, of course, Gabby, who you can follow. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. There's a high-tech show, y'all. See, Gabby, she is at Jeffy Apologist. See that? You can follow her on X. She does all of the Instagram stuff. Here's Wes's handle, at that guy at PGU. Okay, there's that. Got that. And then, see, Rebecca, yours is in 2 parts. And so it's always coming apart. Hang on. There we go. Hang on. Let me get Brad up there. Let me get Rebecca up there. Hi, kids. There's Rebecca. See that?
Hey.
And then here, Brad, I made one for you. Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh.
Mine bounces.
Hang on. Be right back. I got to go across the room.
Happy Decoration Day.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Here's yours at Real Brad.
That's very nice. That's very nice. It's got hair on it.
It fell on the floor, and it's a post-it note. It's sticky, and there's like a long.
It's sticky and has hair on it.
Moving on. All right, so there's already one. I know. I still can't find my bell. By the way, sounds like a personal problem, right? So yeah. Yes.
I found mine.
I'm living vicariously through you until I find my bell, and I'll just have. You know what? I got a paper clip. So if you see me do that, I'll need.
That's not a paper clip. That's a bulldog.
That's what he's saying.
It's a binder. If I do that, Brad, I need you to shake the bell on my behalf for the double entendre effect, please.
You need to get a new bell.
I can't find. Yes.
Yeah.
If I get you a new bell, Keith, will you use it despite the fact that it might look funny?
I don't know.
How can a bell look funny?
What does a Norwegian bell look like?
Norwegian wood.
Okay.
This is what?
TheDailyMojo.com is where you can find Brad Staggs every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Except Monday.
Oh, yeah, Monday. What are you doing on Monday? Like, you're going to do like a best of?
No, because instead of wasn't going to do anything on Monday, but I'm going to be on WBAP on Monday from 9 to 11 because I'm a sucker.
That's a local radio station, talk radio.
It is.
Dallas, Texas.
listened
Oh,
to by
cool.
dozens of people.
What time are you going to be on over there?
9 till 11 Central.
Wow. Okay. So I'll tune in. Can I call?
Yes.
Can I call?
Yes. You can both call.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Brad,
Won't
is
that be
this
fun?
okay? Here's how the call is going to go. Hey, Brad, is this D Brad from atthemikeshow.com that I watch you on every Thursday and Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time?
On
Is it the same?
X.
On X? Keith Malinak on X. Is this okay?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I am on at the mic every Thursday and Friday. And
I'm gonna do mine like this. Brad, is this my coworker that is hairy and sticky and is on themikeshow.com every Friday? Sorry, I can't keep it
Don't
together.
encourage the man.
Something like that.
hold on, let me get comfortable. Hold on a second. I'm going to just close my eyes. Okay, now we can do it.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be doing
She's not
that.
sorry.
I seriously
I'm not.
don't know if I am. I know I'm getting old, and I know I'm losing my sight. This week, I was so grateful to learn. Well, you know you're getting old when the doctor says, "quote You're a candidate for hearing aids."
Did he really?
Yes,
they?
she did. Women can be doctors too, Brad.
No.
Yes.
No, stop kidding around.
Yeah. So, well, she said that if it's affecting my quality of life, and I said, no, it's not at all. As long as I have a volume knob,
It's
it's not
improving
affecting
your quality of life. At least that's what I heard when I went to my nephew's birthday party, and everybody was it wasn't. It was May 17th, National Day. Anyway, we were talking to grandparents and parents and how happy they were, the men, that they had hearing aids, because when the wife started, they just turned it off.
So that's a universal feeling.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's because I'm in radio and I've had loud sounds funneled into my ears for decades now, but it sucks, man. It sucks.
What?
And
Hold
then
on.
huh?
No, go ahead. I was just going to ask Rebecca, what Sweden, because I heard you say National Day.
Yeah, what is National
What
Day?
is Sweden National Day?
It's
Norway.
Well, but Sweden has one too.
But whatever.
What is it?
Hold on, time out. Georgia boy here who acts that way with anyone from Alabama. In Nebraska, it's, oh, you're from Iowa? I love this. Norway's like, oh, Sweden, whatever.
It's not Sweden anymore. It's Swedenstan. But let's move on from that. Constitution Day, May 17th.
So
That is Constitution Day. That's when we all dress up in our bunads and we carry flags everywhere and we're happy and eat ice cream and celebrate children and have children's games. Some people are very drunk in the middle of the day because of too much champagne for breakfast. And then there's a carnival and then everybody's just super happy. And parades.
Dress up in your bunags?
Yeah, I was expecting you to Google that for us.
What's
Brad,
a bunag?
I don't know. We need you to Google
additional clothing. Unfortunately, I could not get into mine this year because I'm very pregnant and I couldn't close it. So, but I'll Google it. I'll find it for you. I actually did post.
Is it like bunag, like BOONOG, bunag?
BUNAD, bunad.
BUNAD.
Just change the
I think she
pronunciation on the fly for us there.
Bunad. It's an umbrella term.
Bunad.
Bunad.
You know, yesterday. While y'all look for that, don't mind me. If you see me chewing on this bagel today, I brought it up here 24 hours ago for our live stream, but all the technical stuff, I forgot to eat it, and now it's like.
So I sent you one of my ex posts in the private chat, Keith. So you can look at it and see what Constitution Day in Norway is all about. There's no military parades or anything like that. It is just a celebration, and we call it Children's Day, basically.
Oh. And I think I found a picture of a bunad too.
Yeah, you probably did. There's a lot of different areas. So,
family show, Brad.
What do you, this begs the question: what does one wear under a bunad?
Nothing.
Wait, hold on.
I'm coming to Norway.
Here we go. Oh,
So
okay. I saw it
that's a
there.
bunad. Yeah, and that's a bunad. And
Wait.
a lot of people wearing bunads here, as you can see.
That's a bunad?
Yeah,
That's a wait, that's a bunad?
not that. That's my cowboy boots.
Brad has a new fetish.
Wow. No, if it has to do with your feet, I really don't want to
It's
know.
me being fat and not fitting in my bunad. That's the bunad.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
But they're different, right? So they come from different areas. So mine's from one of the parts in the north. So they have different districts, have different colors and different broderie and different. They look different. So
Okay.
it's kind of a signal where you're from
Wow.
or where your family's from.
See the one I found, Keith? It's like it's all frilly and stuff.
Where are you? Okay.
Right there. Is that a bunad?
Yes, that is a bunad. Yes.
Nothing underneath there, huh?
That's all you're thinking about?
Oh my gosh. Have you
Yes.
met? Oh my goodness.
Well,
What I started to say earlier is as I'm losing my hearing,
huh?
I think I'm losing my sight too, because every time I sit down here to do a live stream here, it feels like it's getting darker and darker in this room. And now I've had to employ the lantern. You see that? Because it's hard to see over in this dark corner.
You do look darker.
Is that was it? Don't be racist, dude.
You do. I didn't
Yeah,
say
right?
darky, I said darker.
Okay, so obviously it's okay. So it's not just me. All right, good. I don't know what's going on. It's pissing me off though.
Rebecca looks all nice and bright. And
Hang on, let me move this light.
Well,
here.
I have like 3 studio lights shining at me at this
Any
moment
better?
in time.
Did that help?
Yeah.
Any? Okay.
I'm backlit, so it's
Yeah,
I
see,
got
you're
this
professional.
mansion.
You're sitting in Norway, like you're hanging off the coast there, and that's going to become important here in a second. In fact, look out, Brad! There's a ship right behind you. Hold on. We'll get to that.
yes, there is.
Hang on a second. Before we go any further, I just want to mention that while Rebecca is jet setting around the globe in the next couple of weeks, we've got Steve Baker, my buddy over at the Blaze. He'll be hanging out with us a week from today. I don't know that he's ever worn a bunad. And then 2 weeks from now, Brad, well, five times August, you know him, he'll be here. So they'll keep your seat warm. How about that? But be safe with your travels and all that good stuff. And how often are you doing live stuff over there at our Mr. Reagan?
Not so much yet. I have, however, I have an interview out that I did. Well, I didn't. I was interviewed by. I'm sorry if I mispronounce this. Rare Foundation. It's Amy Meeks Foundation. That's out now. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m. Norwegian time,
Hang on.
I have my interview with Alex Newman coming out, and I'm very excited about that because we're talking about Bilderberg Group and the UN and how they basically all want to fuck you over. So it's going to be a great one. You don't want to miss that one.
Right.
Sounds about right.
Time out, though. Amy Meck, you're talking about MEK?
Yes.
She's always posting stuff of how Dallas is well on its way to falling to the Islamo-fascists, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've reached out to her. I hope to have her on this live stream at some point on the Thursday Deep Dive.
I'm sure she would be a great candidate for that. She's absolutely amazing, that woman.
Yeah. So she and I have had some back and forth, and so hopefully it will happen at some point. I guess what I'm getting at, Rebecca, is
help you
put in a good word for me. But anyway, okay. So
you pick on that. You picked that up really, really fast, Rebecca. That was good. That was good.
So hold on before you play the video, Brad.
Yes.
Get the video ready of the. Do I even have it ready here? Hang
you
on.
mean the one that's up?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Okay, you've got the video. Before we do the video, I want to put the picture up of. Holy crap. Rebecca, tell me you're familiar with this happening in your country. Do you know what that is?
It's a ship.
It's a ship that decided to park itself 28 feet from somebody's house there in Norway.
I can see it. And what's really funny about this is like, oh, are you used to this? Yada, yada, yada. Did you know that our Navy ran one of our frigates into a tank ship not too long ago? Like, how can you not see the tank ship on the radar?
Norway has a navy?
Yeah, they assist us. They assist. they assist the Biden administration at blowing up.
The
Well,
Nord
that's
Stream.
right.
But-
That's
Y'all
true.
who blew up. the
Actually,
Nord Stream.
my coworker and a person I really very much admire, Ulf R. Jacobsen. He's a great
Oh my
writer.
gosh, Gesundheit.
He wrote The King's No, which is a movie. He's written a couple of those actually, bestsellers. He wrote about Nord Stream and that whole thing, and that I think that is coming out in English at some point. So I'll let
Okay.
you know when, because it's really interesting.
Does he speak English?
Yes. and
Okay,
he-
so Rebecca, I'm going to be very subtle yet again. Put in a good word for me, because that
will.
sounds like a show we need to do.
He
So-
is
Sure.
such a clever man, and it's a really great book about
Awesome.
Nord Stream and what really happened. So
Wait a minute. Are you suggesting that Norway did not
Wait, are you
assist in
suggesting
blowing
that
up the
guys
Nord
in a
Stream
bar?
pipeline?
I'm
Guys in a
not
bar?
suggesting anything, guys. I'm telling you
What
that
are you, some
Norway
sort of a
in cahoots with
conspiracy
The United
nut?
States blew up Nord Stream.
Yeah, you are a conspiracy theorist.
You're just some sort of conspiracy nut.
I thought it was a bunch of drunks in a pub. That's what I heard.
It
So,
was
okay.
the Russians themselves. They
So could
blew
you-
up their own pipeline.
Play you're right. Yeah, play this video of what happened in Norway, and I want to see if we're all thinking the same thing.
That's some groovy music.
Yes.
420. Look at that.
26 feet over. Holy crap.
The dude slept. The guy that was in the house slept through it. Of course, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, it didn't hit the house.
Pull this audio down so we can talk over it.
When
audio.
did this happen? I've missed this.
Oh my gosh, do you live? Oh, she lives in Sweden. That's the problem.
That's right. Yeah, it happened over in Norway.
Yeah, this happened a country, yo.
Bully. You're
Don't
such
you
a
know
bully.
everybody? And don't all you Norwegians know everybody?
Okay, but hold on.
Oh my God, no.
I want to see if, and I don't know, Rebecca, if you know what I'm referring to. I know Brad does. Did you have the same thought when this happened? When you saw this stuff, Brad? Maybe, let's see. What did anything come to mind? Anything specific, Obama related?
No.
No.
I'll answer first. No.
How about that Netflix movie?
Oh, that's right. What was that called? The day it ends, the end of the
Sure.
world, the end of us.
I have an admission. I never watched that movie because I just can't stand Obama. I'm sorry. I just can't watch racist garbage. I just can't do it.
It was the daughter was annoying, and it could have been a really good movie, but the daughter was just insufferable, and there was no ending.
I know.
They just like, okay, we're done, and they stopped.
Have a good day.
Right. It was.
Hold on a second. That leads into a conspiracy theory about that movie. Have you heard that there's some frequency on that movie that we're all now brain controlled and like they have mind control over us because there was a frequency in that movie? That explains why there's no ending.
Huh.
Brad's like, oh, that explains my behavior over the last 2 years.
That's as good an explanation as anything else.
Mm-hmm. So we're all screwed. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's
What is it called?
It's not worth your time. So
The End of the World.
The End of the World. There it is. We got there. Okay, so I gave Miss Rebecca an assignment before we got started today.
Oh crap! I have to go get that.
Oh,
I'm
Go
sorry. I've been
downstairs.
busy. Okay,
Yeah.
this is me coming straight out of the gym. Okay, and then I went have to go grocery shopping.
that's
and then
good.
I had
Okay.
no time to shower.
Got
and
it.
then I
Yeah.
had to edit my episode for tomorrow. So it's been
Yeah, right.
busy.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, and you're pregnant.
All this
and-
explanation.
And I'm
you could have
pregnant,
done
and
it.
I have pregnancy brain,
Hey.
and it's actually quite difficult to live.
So,
Sorry.
I'm glad that you have the energy to do all that stuff still.
I'll tell you what. I just dropped you a link in the private chat. It's our frigate Helge Ingstad running into the tank ship. Watch
gotta-
that, and I'll go get my assignment.
Yeah, you got to stop cussing in Swedish.
I was
Hang on. a
starting to
second.
get exciting.
I'm watching an ad. Can I just say, it's creepy how these devices are listening to us, because the ad I just got was about tinnitus, which is the reason I went to the ear doctor to begin with. I mean, come on, stop, just stop with the spying on us. Okay, hang on. Let me try to zoom in.
The watch officer of that ship, by the way, was Ukrainian or is Ukrainian.
Huh.
And he was asleep.
This is a long video. Thank you for the video, Rebecca. I will not be putting it on the screen. It's like 10 minutes long.
Well, you could have just like run the part where you see them coming. Have you got any idea how big a frigate is?
It's friggin' big.
It's freaking big. I've been on one. I used to work in the Navy. I used to fly out to the Navy at least once a month. I've been on them all. U-boat, frigate, I've been on everything.
Yeah, be faster. God. Be faster with the bell stuff, Okay. All right. So let me see your coins there.
Okay. So
hang on. What kind of a show is this?
What are these things called?
So this, hold on.
Yeah.
See that?
Is that a euro?
That's a Norwegian penny.
This is a 20.
It's 20 cents?
20 kroners.
20 kroners. And so what is that in American? What is that worth?
Yeah, that's very difficult.
Yeah.
That's about what you used to.
No, you're making this up. Whatever you say next, you made up.
We'll believe it though.
It used to be like, approximately around $2, basically.
Holy
a little less.
Christ. Okay. What else you got over there?
A kroner. Hold on a second.
Kroner.
Whoa.
How much is
so,
what? Okay, hold on. Brad, try to control yourself for a second. Rebecca, what's the deal with the hole in the middle of that coin?
I don't know. Huh. We just like holes over here. Okay. We have it in the ones as well. Look.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't say
in the ones and the fives. They have holes. And then I have some more fun money for you to see.
All right.
It says fun money like a hole in the middle of it.
It's a 50.
$50.
50 kroner.
My bad.
It says right there, 50 kroner.
So,
yeah,
50 kroner.
So that you just are holding up right there is 2.5 times the value of the first thing you held up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is if I think the dollar is like $12 to 100 kroners right now.
Okay. Cool.
It's okay. It says a Norwegian, but it's calling it a krone. What's the difference between a krone and a kroner?
It's the same.
Oh, all right. Because it says a Norwegian krone equals 0.099 United States dollars.
Yeah. So
0.09.
So 10. So I think it's like 12 kroner is like $1.
How do you guys not have a euro over there? Why are you still doing your own deal?
Excuse me?
I'm clearly oblivious.
We're not in the EU. We're an EU colony. We have no say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I feel like
we're not a member. We are not
anthill.
No. Keith, Norway is not officially a member of the European Union.
Oh my
However, we are the best member state in the entire union. We do the most out of all member states without being a member state.
Yeah. That's like winning the NFC South in the NFL every year. We're the best of the. Well, never mind. Okay. The reason I bring this up is because I have a story here that I failed to read ahead of time, but it says something like they're getting rid of the penny. Has anybody seen that? I don't know that Rebecca even cares. Brad, did you see they're getting rid of the penny, or they're going to stop making it? I guess.
Yeah, they placed their last order for the penny, and once these blanks. They bought more blanks, and once these are gone, they're not going to print it anymore.
That makes sense, right?
It makes total sense. Why haven't we done it before? Why do we still have nickels?
Yes, that makes sense. Well, hold on. Now, I'm not saying confiscate them or not confiscate.
Well, they're not going to take them away. That's
I'm just saying it makes sense, especially if they cost more to manufacture than they're worth.
I'm sorry, I'm staring at the cat.
No.
I said cat.
Yes, you did.
I said cat.
You said cat.
That's fair enough.
I'm so proud of you.
I thank you.
Cat.
Cat.
He's learning new words. I don't know that he knew the word cat before today, actually.
He usually says pussy if everybody.
I was not going to say pussy. I wasn't. I was thinking cat. Yeah. I was staring at the cat. That's all I was doing.
Just keep the
Big.
cat's butt
That's a big cat.
below the camera, please.
You know, he attacked me the other day and he scratched me so hard in one of my butt cheeks that I started bleeding, and now it's just like itching all the time.
Okay, I'll ask. Obviously.
Yes, she just said that her butt's bleeding.
No. I'm thinking, how did it, like, through your clothes?
Through my clothes. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because
I
otherwise
was
that was
sitting
going to
in the
get really
couch
weird.
and he attacked me from behind. These fucking men.
I'm leaving now.
Oh my god, now I'm crying.
I'm leaving.
Can you see that? Because you can't see it very well.
Oh, I can see your fortune. You're going to live a
Right.
very, very
Live
long
a
life.
long life.
Wow.
I hope not. You can't. There's no way I can show it to you, is there? Because Doc Kitty got me right there. Just, I mean, that hurt.
It's so painful when they break the skin.
Those claws are sharp.
You know, Gert was the greatest kitty cat. And one time I was putting her, I was trying to lift her over this like chicken wire thing. I don't know. And it was so out of character when I was lowering her down, she like reached back and bit my hand, and it hurt for years,
Days.
man.
Yeah.
Like when I would turn it a certain way, what had happened was her back claw had gotten hung up in the chicken wire, and she had no other recourse but to be like, "Oh dear God, I must bite you to get free." And but I mean, that was out of character, you know?
I snuck up on Doc Kitty. He was laying on the couch. He was asleep. I put my face down on him because I do that all the time. I was like, and don't ever scare a sleeping cat.
Oh no! You're lucky your face isn't open.
Yes, I am. Boy, did he hiss, and he was.
I have to tell you, like, I'm happy that my cat is not the size of a tiger or a mountain lion, for that matter.
Are you kidding? He's huge as it is.
So wait a minute. What's going to happen when the baby comes around?
He's gonna look after the baby, of course.
Don't leave the room. Do
I
not.
mean,
Don't.
I'm kind of nervous, but I've seen so many other people that it had gone so well with.
Don't.
You can see his butt right now, can't you? Because that's where his tail is. Because his butt's right there.
Don't
Yep.
leave that baby alone. That cat's not a babysitter.
Cats will go
not.
up. Well, they get a bad rap. I don't think they're trying to kill the kids, but they go up and sleep right in the baby's face.
Yeah, he's been sleeping in the pram for a while now.
In the
For
who?
those of you in America, that's a baby stroller.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed when he sees somebody else in it. He thinks it's his. You gotta be careful. Better be careful.
Cats can't be trusted.
Oh,
They can. Although I do have the book that how to know if your cat's plotting to kill you book.
Okay.
Funny one.
Did you guys celebrate?
whoa, hang on.
Uh-oh,
I want to know how the cat. How do you? What look is it that it gives you when you know it's plotting to kill you?
Yeah. What is
That one right there. That look.
No, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. It's this right there. That's the look.
No, they don't know because that looks too obvious.
It's too obvious.
Oh,
It's one that I think they just narrow their
it's
eyes.
this one. No, it's this one here. It's this one, right? No.
Nope. That's not it either.
I'll be damned.
I love the fact that he's so happy every time I wake up in the morning. Every morning, he's so excited that I'm awake. And he runs out to the living room and he sits with his toy and he looks at me like this.
Yeah, like
And
this.
Play with
not like.
Hold on. Does he not wake you up?
He does. Yeah.
Does he fetch?
Yes, he does.
So does Doc Kitty. The weirdest thing.
So does
I've
Bert.
also taught him to. Where is he? But he will. I make him stand up on his hind feet and touch one hand, and then he has to do something different on the other hand to get the treat. And
Nice.
he hates it, which is why I love it.
Of course they hate it. He can sit. I can make him sit for a treat, but that's how far as that go. But he does play fetch with hair ties, and he has these little sticks that you can pull together and they fly. So yeah.
I feel like cats are getting smarter. Like they're fetching more.
Cats have always been smarter.
Yeah, but they're starting to fetch more. They feel like there's pressure to perform.
It's different qualities with different races.
Breeds.
Here we go.
Yes, breeds. So Russian blues, they are well known for playing fetch.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a Russian blue.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We've got to ask her about the stinky fish at some point.
Oh no. Do you guys do the stinky fish thing over there? Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, we
The
had
stinky
this
fish challenge.
we had a
Or-
video yesterday. It was completely not like the Thursday deep dive, but we did a deep dive into what is it called? Like the stinky fish dare? Is that what it's called?
It's
Something like
called surströmming.
So it's like we're not gonna do this whole thing again, but we want to
No.
see it's a Norwegian, like it's a Viking thing, right? I guess they used to eat this kind of fish. And then
Well-
you try to see how long you can go without vomiting.
Right.
What kind of fish is that in the can?
Surströmming.
Yeah.
S-U-R surström. Excuse me. Surströmming.
What he
No.
said.
Right.
Not familiar. No.
never-
Let's see.
Hmm.
Shell.
And you call yourself.
Oh, that's like a Swedish thing.
Oh no, busted, bro.
It's all the same.
We do rakfisken, you know, all that stuff. We don't do this.
I love it when you talk dirty. Hey,
We have weird fish dishes, like delicacies,
Mhm.
like stuff that would normally kill you if it's not the right bacteria.
Make
but-
you vomit.
That stuff, no, you don't.
you've not, but you've not heard of the surströmming.
I have heard of it, but I've never seen it or smelled it or tasted it, and I don't.
There you go. Because you just have to see when they. Because as soon as the
Oh, bro.
So I'll tell you something other funny, and I'm sorry I'm about to say this. I'm
no.
very sorry, guys.
Oh no.
hit the dump
We
button.
make stinky cheese, and it's called pultost. And when you say it like that, you can translate it into fucked cheese.
I just said fuck cheese.
Yeah, not fucked cheese, fucked cheese.
I want to be clear. I didn't say fucked cheese.
Yeah.
Did I say fucked cheese, Keith?
Pultost.
Cute toast?
I don't know. I just have a dog
Toast.
sitting off camera giving me the sad eyes. I'm trying to figure out if I should give him a piece of this nasty, crusty bagel.
You should. Pultost is actually really stinky,
What?
and then you have gammelost, which is even more stinkier, and it.
Good boy.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You said you pronounced it differently the first time.
Pultost.
Poodle? Poodle toast?
Ost.
Poot.
U-L-T.
Oh,
O-S-T.
Poodle. Poodle.
Okay, I have an update. I have 2 dogs giving me the sad faces, wanting some
Toast.
food. There you go. Okay.
Give him some poodle toast
Here, now y'all run along.
and poodle toast, and remind
So,
them that it's not fucked cheese.
Okay.
It's smelly.
Hey, did y'all know that yesterday was Bitcoin Pizza Day?
What the heck is
Oh,
Bitcoin Pizza Day?
That was the day in history where that guy gave up. How many Bitcoin did he have? 2? No, he bought no. Oh, I'm
No, it was
Holy
way
time out,
more.
time out. It's 2 pizzas he got with 10,000 Bitcoin.
Yes.
Huh? And I don't know what's wrong with people in Houston, but maybe you guys do have.
Everything! I lived there. It's such as hell on earth. It's the worst place in Texas and the United States of America. And that's coming from someone who's lived in New Jersey. Continue.
Okay, well,
That's-
Shake. What's it called? Shake and Shack?
Steak and shake.
No.
Shake.
Shake
Shake-
Shack. Shake Shack has now finally there's a fast food joint that actually uses beef tallow to
Mhm.
to make fries, right? And I was looking this up and I was like, whoa, maybe they have one in Houston. They have one. One. You
Okay.
know how many they have in Dallas?
Oh, hold on. Is it?
I don't know that there are any here. Are there?
There's like
No, she
15.
means you're talking about not Steak Shack. You mean
Shake Shack. Like
I-
burgers and fries.
that's not who went to beef tallow.
No, you're right. It's not.
It's In-N-Out Burger that did that.
No.
Okay, maybe they both did. So
Maybe-
In-N-Out
well,
Burger is the
In-N-Out
best.
did that. Well, I don't really like In-N-Out.
Steak and shake. It's steak and shake.
Steak.
Because we don't have any Shake Shacks, but we do have a bunch of Steak and Shakes.
Okay, Steak and Shake. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Anyway, they have
It's
one
okay,
in
you're
Houston,
pregnant.
like 15 in Dallas, and yes, I am pregnant, and that makes you stupid. So now I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Let me
but now, hold
throw
on.
those lines out there, not you, because it makes it so much more fun when I do it.
But not as stupid as the guy who apparently thought that 2 pizzas were worth $1.1 billion. That better have been a yummy pizza, bro.
But they were worth $41 at the time in 2010.
You and your details. Okay.
Well, actually, that was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yesterday, yeah. So I guess you're supposed to buy pizza with Bitcoin or something.
And by the way, the official Bitcoin update is right there.
What do I need to put it on the screen?
Well, if you want to, because you can see all the crypto.
Oh yeah, okay. What are we at right now?
It's a visual element. If you want to use it, you don't have to.
Well, I just ask as a courtesy to make sure your donkey porn doesn't pop up on the screen, bro.
Oh my God!
That's on this other computer.
Don't ever laugh.
Have
you donkeys are important, Keith. Don't watch donkey porn. That's disgusting.
Wow,
Brad.
Everybody's a judge.
I love how she gets hung up on this throwaway.
You know how much I love little donkeys, how cute they are?
Gosh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Not enough to have sex with them, that's for sure. What kind of weird person does that?
Tell me you're not into feet.
Please.
I'm not.
Tell me oh good. Okay, then we can be friends.
No.
Bitcoin 108.
Oh, it's lost some value. People are selling.
Yeah, it's way up there. It was
What's way up there?
Bitcoin. Oh, sorry.
Should we?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna hang on to that story right there. I'm gonna.
Does that have to do with feet or donkeys?
Yes.
Both.
Wow.
I got a lot of stories here that I don't know that we're gonna get to as I gauge the trajectory of today's show. Mr. What'd you say?
No, I was looking at Toby. He says, Brad, do you have to stretch out before the stinky fish thing?
Oh, gosh.
Stretch out. Hold on. Sometimes I'm dumb. What is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just spit my tea across the room, says Lady Cougar. What? I didn't.
I'm sorry.
In and out.
Trying to figure out where to go here. Maybe I should move that story as well. We'll get back to these. I forgot to load the animal video.
You lived in Baytown. I've been, I think, to Baytown. Baytown Blueprint.
Boy, driving on I-10 in Baytown, you're risking your life there. At least when I was there.
Houston. There's a lot of areas I like.
You live in Norway though.
True.
So just saying. Okay, Brad, you have you brought a story to the table here about low-cost airlines. Apparently, we're going to get some standing room only seats.
That cannot be. That can't be real.
Really?
Can it?
It's in a Daily Mail. That's a totally believable publication.
Hold on, I got to figure out where I put it. Where'd I stick it?
Yeah.
Where did I put it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I got it right here if you want me to read it.
No. Well, I got the picture. You can read. I'll find the picture and then put the picture up over there.
Okay, close that tab. It will offend Rebecca. That one that you've got open right now.
The donkey. Okay.
There we go.
Oops. Hang on. Hold on. That's us. There we go. That's it.
Okay. Can you zoom that in any? I mean, there's not a lot of detail there.
Golly.
What the hell is that?
That's the future of air travel.
You ever heard of the wedge?
Oh, gosh, that looks not fun.
What do you mean that's the future of air travel?
That's a medieval torture device.
Are we flying across oceans with this?
Hope not. This cannot be real.
No, that can't be real.
Supposedly, these are going to be, because it can fit more people into an airplane if they use these seats.
No. There's way too many people in the airplane to begin with. Can we start in the other direction by reducing and making more space for people?
They can't. They won't make any money.
Oh my.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. That's bullshit, and we all know it.
Okay, so here's my question. I recently purchased a ticket, and when I mean recently, I meant within the last week, I purchased a ticket that was posted on the website for $89. So of course I click on it, and then everybody knows the drill. You know, do you want to pay for luggage? Do you want to do this? Do you want to pay for that? But it made me pay for a seat. In other words, there was no way to travel for $89. The cheapest seat you could purchase was $11. So it should have said $100 for the seat. I mean, that is dishonest right there.
Wait, hold on. What? You paid $89 for what?
For a ticket, for a plane ticket.
So but but you couldn't sit down for that price.
Well, you couldn't get on the plane. I mean, you couldn't get to the next screen without clicking on a seat. You see what I'm saying? So in other words, it should have said $100, and then there should have been some free seats. I mean, that's dishonest. It should have said $100. So that's that right there. But that right there that you're showing is going to be the future for the $89 seat.
Yeah, and your scrotum is going to hurt.
Yeah,
because that is a scrotum crusher right there. Especially if you hit some. Rebecca, do you know what a scrotum is?
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant. I'm probably thinking.
Well, we don't know how she got pregnant.
Balls, isn't it?
Thank you. I'm just making sure we're all adults here. And so yeah, that seat right there looks it would kick you right in the scrotum.
Woo, yeah.
If you hit a real nasty pocket of turbulence up there,
yeah,
you're going to hear a lot of uncomfortable dudes and some women.
And you're not gonna. He's never gonna be a father.
Right. And the women with balls, they're never going to be.
There are no women with balls. They're men.
Come on now. It's 2025. Some of them have balls.
Oh my goodness. Hear the hate. Huh.
And men can get pregnant. I don't know what is wrong with you. They can.
She's in Norway. They're behind us. See, they'll get there.
Hey, hang on, because
oh no. You guys hang on. Because there was a story in Norwegian state media just a couple of days ago about this non-binary person from Texas that was fleeing to Norway because the United States is so dangerous for trans and non-binary people that they have to flee to Europe, right? So
you can have them.
Shim came to Norway. And was going to try their luck. You know what happened?
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Is this the same person that when I went out to get the mail just last week, I saw somebody getting their ass kicked because they were trans. And my neighbor was like, "You son of a bitch, you're not going to get away with that here." Because you're right, it's rampant here. You can't even walk down the street and be trans in the United States of America.
Right, brown and trans, and like, what the hell? What are you gonna do? It's dangerous because Trump is president.
Right, that's what he said. This is MAGA country. Yeah. What happened.
So
so this trans dude showed up in Norway. Is that right?
Yeah, Shim showed up in Norway, and imagine that it would be number one, safer. And number two, easier to be here. And I hear everybody complaining, about, Trump is deporting illegals. Trump is deporting criminal gang members back to Venezuela. Boo-hoo, let's try to save them. And over here, if you come over from Texas, we don't care what color you are. You're from Texas. You're not going to get any help around here. Waited for 4 months. Bam! You're gonna wait another 15, and you're not allowed to work.
What?
Oh, nice. So there's some restrictions on being.
No, Norway. If you're not Muslim and from the Middle East, you're not getting anywhere in this country. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you castrated yourself or if you think you're a he while you're a she or whatever you do. Not important. We don't care about that. But what's really funny, let me find it, because it is actually really hilarious. Oh, here she is.
Oh, no. Hold on. Let's just clarify here a few things. In Texas, we don't care what you are. We just want you to leave us the hell alone. And before you show us this picture, though, Rebecca.
I'm not showing you a picture. I'm going to tell you this.
Okay, before you do, can you please establish, Is this a dude that is pretending to be a chick? Is that
This is a female pretending not
Oh.
to have a gender, basically.
okay? So it's a chick
Yeah.
that wants us to call her a they them.
Ma'am.
It's ma'am. I'll send you the link because I did take down a part of the video. Let's
Was
see.
it the part that showed the boobs?
Yeah, we're not interested if there's no boobs.
We don't want to see her boobs.
I'll be the judge of that.
So this is what's funny. An FBI report for 2023 recorded 2,402 cases of hate crimes against LGBT individuals in the United States, up from 1,947 the year before. With a population around 350 million, the amounts to 6.86 incidents per million inhabitants. Okay, keep that in mind. 6.86.
I'm not good
per
at
million.
math.
By comparison, Norway, which has a population of 5.3 million,
Okay.
reported a total of 461 hate crimes against gays and transgender people.
How many were committed by Muslims?
Guess. This results in a rate of 87 per million, more than 12 times higher than the United States.
Yeah, because we don't care. Just leave us alone.
But that's always amazing because you're right, Rebecca. Everybody says I'm going to leave this. I'm leaving America because Trump is going to. Everybody who's trans is going to die because Trump is president. And
yeah. Well, in Texas, it's like 1 point something per million, and in Norway, it's what did I say? 86.
Yep.
So,
right.
Good luck. And this is really funny because this person's name is like TB or something, and it translates to carpet. So it's just funny.
Does the carpet match the drapes? Is there any carpet?
So I had to look this up. This is your flag there, right? This is your.
That's our flag. Yeah, that's correct.
You just reminded me when you said people.
It's off center.
From America.
It's a cross.
It's off center.
Don't.
We worship Jesus, or at least we used to.
Yeah, but it looks like
laying down.
It leans left.
It does, kind of.
It's appropriate. Oh no, it leans. Yeah, it leans. Anyway, my point is, I had to look this up because we had a neighbor, a young couple in South Carolina when we lived in Charleston, and they had that flag flying in their backyard or what have you, and they decided to move to Norway because they wanted, better quality of life. They wanted cleaner air. They wanted less crime. They wanted cradle to the grave type stuff taken care of by the government. Anyway, they stayed there a year and a half, maybe tops. And then the guy, he reached back out after they came back and was like, yeah, that was a mistake. That was, no offense, Rebecca, but they went from South Carolina to Norway and said, yeah, we're never leaving the United States again. I think he said even travel. So funny.
Ouch. Well, you come over here and the air is fresher, You realize that you're being taxed to death, and what you get in return for being taxed to death is pretty much nothing.
Yeah, but you get pretty flowers and fjords and whatnot behind Brad there. So
like 3 months,
like
3 months out of the year.
3 months
out of it. It's like gray and cold and snowy.
It's like Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's really pretty, and then you get the gray season. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It really does. What was that picture you had up there that we never understood what the hell it was?
It's the video. It's the video of
Oh, was I supposed? It's like in another language and stuff. Look at that. What are those?
You can play it.
Okay, hang on.
It's a little play button. It looks like a sideways diamond pyramid thing.
No, you've zoomed in too much, I think. There you go.
Looks at me and is like, too brown, too gay.
Fra Texas I USA.
Tab. Rug. Sorry, that's funny to me.
So what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
Is it going to be in English?
Explain the joke.
Oh my gosh.
Binary and has.
Det is tab ik benar og har dratt fra USA till Norge for de hin ikke fuller seg treg.
Y'all need to give up some of those vowels. No one needs that many vowels.
That was really good, Keith. That was really good.
So wait a minute. Was that a chick?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretending to be a dude. Need to get a
pretending to be a
haircut.
dude.
Need to get a Flowbee. You know
And
what
then
I'm
she
saying?
talks
Right.
about how horrible the US is and how beautiful
Well-
Norway is, and then she
Well,
can't
we-
say, yes, go.
I see everybody over here who's all pissed off, wanting to move to Ireland like it's God's gift to the world.
Okay, good luck in Ireland,
I
where
know.
you know immigrants sleep in your child's school and you can't go outside at night.
Or they take. I think I learned from you that they take houses in Ireland.
they
and
do
just-
that as well. Yeah,
They're just like, yeah, look, we got some immigrants here that really need.
we need your house for them, so move out.
So, yes.
But before you go, because you brought up the chick that was the dude thing. Anyway, take a just grab this thing, Keith, because I want
Grab this thing. Ding ding.
grab
ding,
this.
ding. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
Love it.
oh,
When the defense tries to force me to my weak side.
I mean, those are right. Those are
What
pretty
do I
all
do when the
right.
defense tries to force me to my weak side.
I mean, come on, those are pretty nice.
That's a woman pretending to be a man, right?
That's what I
There's
thought. 'Cause
nothing
I was
making
like,
her have that sort of pear-shaped body. Right?
nice boobs. Because I mean, look, if you don't look at the head and that's a nice set right there.
Wow.
It is. I mean, we're all adults here, and there's nothing wrong with admiring the physique of another human being, but that's a guy, and he's not trans, he's not binary, he's not whatever. He's a soccer player. Because I went and looked it up because there
sure.
I was like,
he is.
Well,
that can't be real.
I feel you, Deuce 5.
What did he say? What in the fresh hell did I just
We don't know, bro. We don't know.
But
That's
he
the
got
problem.
this guy got gained a lot of weight
Uh-huh.
because his parents the story is pretty amazing. His parents got cancer. They had to, for some reason, they had to lose weight, whatever.
Well,
So
don't
he's
give us a reason to sympathize here.
but that's the thing. When I went there, because a lot of other people did too, because
That's not what
everybody's
we
saying,
do.
dude, you're have you ever heard chat music?
Chat music?
Chat music. It's
No.
I think it's a TikTok account that puts all of the comments on a video into music.
Oh,
And let me see if I can find it, because the one on this one is it's
well, while you look for that, I just want to
you or
I
talk
wanna-
amongst yourself.
I want to point out that I have two freshly constructed this morning little shelves here that I'm so proud of. You can't see them, so I have a picture. I constructed these all on my own, and Brad being a handyman, please clap, because it took all of 10 minutes to just screw these little oh my gosh, what am I saying?
You
Into
did good.
I screwed the poles into the wood, and it didn't take long at all. And I'm so proud of myself. No tools required. That's my kind of furniture, and I'm so happy to have access to something here right within reach. And I just wanted to take a moment, and
That's very good.
that's about as good. And I fixed my lawnmower. Oh, this has been a historic week for me. Continue.
All right. Well, okay. So this isn't the one about Neil Kennedy. This is a different chat music, but you'll get the idea of what they do. They take.
Oh no. Okay, I didn't know how to name. I know this chick video. I will put it up there. But there
Yes.
isn't a one of these that isn't a riot. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Here we go.
Let's make something not Italian.
That's so fun.
She speaks for everyone. She speaks in IMAX. She can sing two songs at once.
Oh.
She What scientists start hissing?
Oh my god, that was so bad.
It's so good. I love those, man. I didn't know they had a name.
Yeah, it's
I've seen a couple from Tinder or whatever. Is really funny.
is that real?
Yeah,
I mean, is her face real?
yeah, I
afraid
think she
so.
is. Yeah,
I'm afraid so.
You have to know that your face looks like a cartoon when you do this, right? Because you know you're going to catch it.
People aren't self-aware anymore, bro.
They can't be that
people
unaware.
aren't self-aware. People are so into themselves that it's rarely people have room for other people.
See
Come
that
on, we
stack?
live in the narcissistic time of humanity.
Do you know who Zahi Hawass is?
No.
What?
Zahi Hawass. He's the dude that is or was in charge of Egyptian antiquities. He's like the guy in charge of the pyramids and all that. I think he was. Anyway, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and when you said narcissist, from this day forward, whenever I hear the word narcissist, I'm going to think of him because I can't believe what a huge narcissist he was. You saw it, Keith, didn't you? Part of it?
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Sorry.
Oh, what is wrong with you people? Why don't you ever?
I deal with enough narcissists in my day-to-day life, Brad. Like, I actually went ahead and ordered a new book because I'm so tired of dealing with these people. It's called Completely Psycho. It's gonna teach me how to get rid of these narcs.
You can't get rid of them.
Of course you can. I've gotten rid of them before.
I'm still here.
I'm not talking about you, Brad.
That was kind of but they're everywhere. They are everywhere.
They are really everywhere. And I think when they say that 2% or whatever of men are psychopaths, I think that they need to adjust that number for the time that we're living in, where our culture is worshipping psychopaths and narcissists.
Boy, that is the truth.
Hang on. What percentage of women are narcissists?
They say less, but I don't think that's true. It's just that women are usually covert narcissists, so we
are what?
Yeah, what are they?
Hiding. So it's women are
covert.
Yeah, so they're more difficult to discover. It takes longer time, and because I know men that have been involved with women like that, and they get ruined deep down in their souls. So
yeah,
I think female psychopaths are in some ways worse than male psychopaths.
Yes, because they have the boobs and all the other stuff too.
Oh yeah, they got all those toys.
They got they've got all the good toys. They've got half the money. I mean, they're already way ahead of the game. It really is. It's a shame. It really,
because that tells me this all the time. It's like, you women have no idea how fortunate you are with boobs. Like, you could do anything. You could lead the entire world. You could be king of the world if you just knew how to use them. I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm not going to ask you if you know how to use yours, because I've stopped the kind of human I am.
Like, is that true? Could a woman just like rule the entire world with her boobs?
It's probably happened. I mean, no, I mean, go back in time. Well, it's probably still happening, but yes. I mean, through a man, because if the man would be the figurehead and look at people in history like Cleopatra.
Is that why men are like, oh, she's a whore whenever, some boob are showing? Because they know that if they don't shame her, then she will take over the world with her boobs.
It's jealousy. Pretty much. It's like, it's jealousy.
There was an attractive female president, and she needed a vote in Congress, right? And a quick flash of the boobs might get a few fence sitters to sign on to that bill. Just saying.
Jeffy apologist says Kamala almost did it. I disagree. Kamala is ugly. Okay.
Okay, but when she was younger,
I'm gonna push back. I don't think she's that ugly. I think
she's ugly, and her laugh is
yes,
knives in my ears, and also she's stupid.
When the pie hole opens, if you didn't know who she was and all you saw was her face, and you'd never heard her, you weren't aware of her, you would not. I don't
think that
she
it was her
unattractive.
boobs that helped her climb the ladder. I think it's the fact that she was a vacuum salesman. But
It's.
anyhow,
I
mean,
think she's
that
really
mouth
good
right
on
there.
her knees.
what?
Yes,
what do you say?
exactly. Just that picture right there.
Oh yeah.
You just put that back up, and that's what I mean.
Oh,
There's something
Look.
right there that helped.
Gosh, I
She
can't
could
even
whisper
look
in
at.
her own ear.
Okay, so
So
but
funny.
Kamala
Can we
Harris,
have that as a regular? Can we have one of those each episode where we get the what do you call it? Chat songs?
it's
Is that
called.
what you-
It's the account is Chat Music.
chat
and-
music because that
yeah,
is absolutely hilarious.
They're hysterical.
so I'm just curious, Rebecca. Do you
Bi
guys have?
curious?
No, I'm not bi-curious.
It's okay. It's a safe space.
I realize that you want me to be bi-curious, but I am not. So, do you guys have
How do
anything
you
over
feel
there
about that?
in Norway equivalent to Waffle House over here? Have you ever eaten at a Waffle House when you've been over here, Rebecca?
I have not actually.
You are missing it.
Wow. I don't think.
Was so hungry. I had spent pretty much a week in hospital. Not for myself, but for someone that I care about. And I was driving home in the middle. I wasn't actually driving. My friend was driving, and we drove
A lot
by
of holes in this.
square
What color was the car? Hang on. What color was the car?
that I don't remember. The hardware store was red, and I thought it was a Waffle House. And she still laughs about it.
Okay, so it was like Ace Hardware.
I don't know.
It's the place for the helpful hardware.
Man,
I was so hungry.
Man.
Hardware
Oh,
translated into Waffle House. I don't know how I did it, but
let's see.
I
You
know I've
Norwegians.
never eaten at one.
Okay, well, when you're over here again, you have to go to the nearest Waffle House.
are we going to be able to? Are you
Yeah.
coming up to Dallas at all?
Maybe.
If you do,
I'll let you know.
you get one of us will buy you Waffle House, not the
Right.
whole store.
Brand will buy you.
Keith has a job, he'll buy.
I'm cheap. So I was pointing out to the manager because I do this because there's an 85-year-old curmudgeon living inside of me, and there's a
Wow.
little
What's his name?
thing right here. There's a thing here, and it says due to the nationwide rise in cost of eggs, a temporary 50% per egg surcharge. I mean, this has been on here for months, and I've seen it, and blah blah blah. But the other day, I said, you know what? When is this going away? And she said, well,
Never.
she said in a couple of weeks we're going to get new menus. So if you want to take that, because I said, oh, then you can sell these on eBay. It's like I would like one of these. I wouldn't sell it on eBay though. I'd hang it up. So she said, why don't you just take it with you, young man?
You are the weirdest
She's-
hoarder I have ever met.
That is kind of a weird thing to hoard.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? This thing is awesome.
It's a menu.
Okay. It's all right.
The only type of menu I would actually hoard is the one that says my girlfriend is not hungry and like extra fries or whatever. Those are funny. But other than that, no.
This right here, you guys can laugh right now, but it's going to be history. It's going to be history because one day when you're sitting at the Waffle House, you're going, damn, when did they jack up the price of this food? Then you come home and you compare that menu 10, 20 years from now with this. You're like, oh, remember those good times in 2025? You don't get those days back.
Okay, Waffle King.
You know,
I'll take your word for
You
it.
know what? I don't even know that I've ever had a waffle at Waffle House. How weird is that?
We have Norwegian waffles, and they're nothing like American waffles.
What are they made out of?
Wood.
And it's funny because somebody had it's a specific area called Moss, and they have they eat hot dogs with waffles.
I'm so
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's like having sausage and pancakes.
no.
What?
Kinda, yeah.
The same thing. We did a whole because Ron Phillips, who's the on-air producer for the Daily Mojo, and he had never been to a Waffle House, and so we all went and we did a video on it, and neither he nor Misty had Waffle House, but we took him before it gets, because there's something you need to know about Waffle House. After midnight, it changes. It is not the same restaurant. It's not the same restaurant as it. Do not Google blue waffles.
Oh, my
Don't,
bad.
Rebecca.
I don't know what that is.
do it.
I
Don't.
sent you a link in the private chat. You can look at hot dogs and waffles.
Oh, gosh.
Don't Google blue waffles ever.
What's with the
Don't do it.
Now she's going.
Don't do it. You can think about it.
Hang on. Before we
Don't
go
do
any further,
Mm.
Rebecca sent me this link. It's from Norway,
Mhm.
and so this little thing comes up, like a cookies thing. Do I want to hit Gota Are or Nei Andre Valg?
Nej andre valg?
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh! Then another thing pops up.
That has
What's
something-
Norway?
That has something to do with
Scroll
cookies
down
and
and you
donkeys.
press OK.
Hang on a second. Why don't I just share the screen so you can see the insanity over
That's
here?
the donkey button.
What is this? Hit the X there. Look at all this.
Lagre valg.
Oh my god! What? It is back! Make it stop!
Just press godta alle and get.
I don't want to be tracked by some crazy ass Norwegians. Oh my
This is a
god!
hot dog and a waffle.
Okay, all right. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
What is? Why is that ridiculous? Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous.
Wait a minute. Is that mustard? Nah, that's fucked up.
So you agree that it's ridiculous?
Well, if that was
It's a little part of Norway that likes. I don't know where it came from. I don't eat my waffles like that. I put brown cheese on my waffles.
show us how you eat your waffle.
No. Wait. We have to explore something
What?
you
She
just
can
said.
show us how. But don't stop
What the
her.
hell is brown cheese?
It's the best.
It's the Fjergerbergen.
Brunost.
Yeah, baby.
What
Give it
the
to
hell
me.
is brown cheese? It
Give
sounds
it
like
to
it's
me, baby. Thank you.
Here you go. Here is how I eat my
Oh.
waffles.
Gosh, more links. Hang on. Oh, I could translate this page. That's helpful. Hang on. Let me get this back up. Ring the bell.
I'll put it over here so I can reach it easier. Hey, why you?
What do we got going on here?
That's waffles with brown cheese, and then you have raspberries, and my mouth is watering right now.
Hey, that looks good, actually.
Yeah, that one looked really good.
So brown cheese is kind of like a sweet cheese. It tastes kind of like caramelly. Either
Oh.
you like it or you don't. There's no
Okay.
in between.
Did you say it tastes like caramel?
Yeah,
on.
kind of
How
like
do they-
caramel.
Is
How
it
do they make
caramel or caramel?
Oh no. Focus.
Caramel.
How do they-
Caramel smak.
How do they make that kind of taste?
Actually, hold on. I think I made a little thingy about it because my coworker wrote a piece about brown cheese the other day. Because they're making it halal now, which is
Oh no! Oh, the assimilation. Oh boy.
this is what Islam does to countries. Brown
Mhm.
cheese can be traced back all the way back to the 15th century in Norway, and the modern version was born in 1863, according to the history books. It all started with milkmaid Anne Hov at Solbråsätra i Sørfron added cream to the whey, giving the cheese a brown, rich flavor and color
Cream.
and firmer consistency. The rest is history until now. Anyway, it's like
Hey, Shit. Kate, grab
Yeah.
that real quick because grab this still because this is the Steph Curry
Oh,
of
no.
of soccer.
Oh god.
Steph Curry of soccer. Some people call me the Steph Curry of soccer.
Come on, those are nice.
I think I call them the.
I'm sending you a video now of other people trying brown cheese.
So they call him the Steph Curry of soccer. I call him the Steffi Graf of tennis.
Mm.
I'm looking for that.
I'm
other
looking
link
for
here.
brown cheese.
Hang on. I hate when the videos are automatically muted when you go to them. Stand by.
What kind? Is it Instagram? The
No.
volume.
It's YouTube, yeah.
Oh, Well, you can. That's a setting on your computer.
Yeah, really? I'm old.
Yes.
I don't understand this stuff.
Tune into Cheese Talk that Brad will make dirty, says the Gear Bear. I didn't make it dirty.
Let's try to get this going.
Would you like the brown cheese?
Cheese, brown cheese, and I think it's supposed to be like sweet or something.
Someone said peanut butter. It looks like peanut butter.
Wait, are we gonna be able to taste this? I don't understand.
That does not taste like peanut butter.
What
I
do
think
we
you're-
do? I love these videos. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it tastes.
Yeah.
All right, got the whole thing.
Oh, he edited that, Brad.
What?
He said you gotta put the whole thing, and then he hit. Never mind.
I'm not gonna eat them. I don't know what it tastes like. It just tastes like cheese. Maybe with a hint of like caramel.
I'm just getting cheese vibes from it.
Wait, you
We
knew she
are
was gonna say
trying-
that.
Told you,
You
caramel.
knew she was going to say that though, because you'd seen them.
No, I did not. The fact that somebody said peanut butter is kind of upsetting me.
Oh wow. And she's pregnant.
It tastes nothing like peanut butter.
To some people, it might.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Deuce5 says, I've eaten chicken hearts, so I reckon brown cheese might be relatively tame for me.
Oh yeah, okay. Daguerre Bear, this is a good point. I'm not taking food recommendations from anyone in their car. That's a good point. I'm not. Yeah,
Why?
that's
Why?
because it just seems weird.
The Gear Bear sent a while back a recipe for this. I
Here?
can't remember the name. What? Of a,
Matilda just squealed. Hang on, be right back. I gotta go check on a dog, y'all.
okay.
What's the deal?
Not Deuce5. What the hell was I just saying? Oh, yeah, the Gear Bear sent the recipe and what?
He was in her bed too. It wasn't like she's just standing up.
Did you have a nightmare?
You know what?
Oh my god, my cat had a nightmare the other day. I knew that pet.
And next thing you knew, your ass cheek was bleeding. That's what I heard.
No, but he woke up like that and he was so scared. He ran into the bedroom and under the bed and didn't come out for a while. I was like, what
What a
the hell
pussy.
just happened?
Okay. So hold on a second.
Yeah,
What's going on
anyway.
with the animals? Because your cat freaked out. Tanner had the loudest nightmare of his 13, 14. How old are you, bro? I don't even know anymore. Of his life. And Matilda just apparently woke up from, I hope it was a nightmare and not her back or something again. But what happened was she yelps, he starts growling. And I'm thinking, what are they doing? They never like fight or whatever. Anyway, he was just responding to her yelping. So I don't know. I hope it was a nightmare. So what's up with the cats and dogs having nightmares?
I don't know. They have a rich imagination life, I guess. I don't know.
Nailed it, man. Okay, so check this out. Check this out. I don't understand this stuff, and I'm not gonna really get into this story, these multiple stories, but how am I keep seeing stuff like this? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I just uttered the sentence, how am I keep reading stuff like this? How do I see $8.4 billion rare earths found in U.S. coal ash could end China's monopoly? Okay, that's one story.
I'm sorry, what?
So apparently there's coal ash that has rare earths in it. From it's
Rare
a by,
rare earth.
what'd you say? It broke
What,
up.
what's a rare earth?
Rare earth
Planet we're
mineral.
living on.
It's not rare, it's everywhere. What's a rare, is that like a mag? Because there's rare earth magnets, but I don't know what a rare earth is.
Rare earth minerals.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, so
This
okay.
goes in your smartphone and electronics and stuff like that. And heretofore, China has had a kind of a monopoly on that, or so it seems. But apparently, it's a byproduct of U.S. coal ash they're discovering. 8.4 billion worth. Hang on a second. Geologists uncover 1.5 trillion volcanic white gold in the U.S. that could change everything.
I'm so confused. I don't.
That's great. But you
This
do
morning.
realize that a lot of this like rare earth stuff is also in Ukraine and Crimea, right?
Yeah. It's not so rare anymore because it's popping up all over the places.
Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
They're just trying to make it fancy.
What is a
You
rare-
remember when they said that, oh my God, we're going to run out of oil? Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're doing that with with the rare earth stuff.
What, Rebecca?
Yes.
Why do they call gas and oil fossil fuels?
Because it comes from fossils, like old dinosaurs and stuff.
No, see that's another one that's stuck, but it doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't.
Have I been lied to all
Yes.
my life?
And you know how? Because for old people, remember was it Chevron that had the commercials where it shows a dinosaur in the gas tank? Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
But
there used to be a gas station with a little dinosaur.
yeah, that was Sinclair.
Yes.
It was but it wasn't Sinclair that had that dinosaur gas station commercial. But here's the thing, because you brought up rare earths. This, let's see, where is it? Is that it?
The Gare Bear knows. Rockefeller, man. That guy's
Here.
high.
There, that. Sinclair was a gas station.
Special performance.
Oh, that's low.
I hear it.
I hear it as well.
It's fine.
She said nickel, right?
Yes, I heard what you heard.
Oh, that chick's bored.
They're all bored.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Um,
It's a dinosaur dancing.
but they just, that was a lie to us too.
Yeah.
They're not made from dinosaurs. It's
Right.
organic material. But but everybody thinks the same thing. The same reason that we all think that the pyramids were the tombs for pharaohs, which they weren't. Everything's been a lie. We've been lied to about everything.
So let's back up here.
You brought up rare earth.
Off of what you're saying and what what the Gare Bear is saying about Rockefeller here. Yeah, exactly. Rockefeller spun it so that they sound finite, hence supply and demand to charge more. Hang on,
Right.
don't get too far ahead of me. Same time he took down the Tesla Free Energy Tower in New Jersey. Now, today on
Yes.
Pat Gray Unleashed, my day job, we had a conversation, 2-hour show devoted to Ashton Forbes in MH370. We'll follow up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And toward the end of that conversation, he mentioned a couple of names that have been the gatekeepers of this incredible technology that can make airplanes vanish from the sky. And so coming up on June 5th, so 2 weeks from yesterday, so 13 days from now, there's going to be a Thursday deep dive with Ashton Forbes, and I want him specifically to just name names. Give us the names of the people and the companies that are keeping this from us. And this stuff hasn't been going on just recent years. I mean, like the Gare Bear is pointing out, this has been a conspiracy against mankind for what, a century and a half now. And it's easily, right? So, because they were drilling for oil back in the 1860s, I think, is when Texas got their first oil well. But you can fact check that for me. But my point is, let's start naming names. Who is keeping this stuff from us? Because they're,
Even if we know, how do you stop them from doing it?
I don't know. You shine light, and then hope. Yeah, and then you hope. Yeah, you're right. Nothing's going to come of it.
We all walked around with face diapers on.
No, we all did not.
Well,
but
I didn't.
99% of us did.
Did you wear the face diaper, Rebecca?
No.
Good for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
However, I did send you a link again because you showed me this commercial. I'm going to show you a good one.
Uh-oh. Is there nudity?
There is no nudity, but it's really funny. It's the Statoil. It was before Statoil changed their name to Equinor. This is way back in the day. Just show it. So
1999. I see.
we were all talking about this commercial back in the day. I can tell you that.
And this was a Norwegian.
1999 was
Yes,
back in
it's
the
a
day.
Norwegian. It's a Norwegian. Horse.
I was letting it go the first time, and then
What?
Yep. We're going back in the day to the late 90s.
Yes.
Oh, you are washing the car by hands?
No comprendo, señor.
You see, back in Scandinavia, we always wash our car at the Statoil station.
Statoil?
Yes, you know, Statoil. You know, Statoil.
Eso estoy sorprendiendo en la cama. Ni le llamas Statoil.
What's the squad? ¿Es aquí pensáis que todas nuestras mujeres son fácil? In Spain, first you marry, then you Statoil.
It was really good. It was funny. Come on.
That is good. That
They
was
don't
very
make
good.
commercials like that anymore.
No, they don't. Damn it. And who doesn't have a daydream about screwing a gas filler neck every now and then? Right, Keith? I mean, just the other day, weren't we talking about doing that? Same thing?
It's a different
Not us?
friend of yours.
Oh.
Hold
What
on.
about the dude, the dude that likes to do it with the tailpipes?
I was just about to say, wasn't there a video of a guy doing something?
The tailpipe. It's a real thing. Apparently, the when the mood strikes them, I don't understand it, but yeah, and there's a video of a dude doing a tailpipe. I mean, you think you're weird, and then he hold my beer.
I went to college to get
I
into
have
broadcasting.
seen Muslim
Never knew that
immigrants rub against commercial posters of women in underwear. So I mean, the
What's
whole
wrong with
like
that?
ruin the car thing is not,
What's wrong with that? The Sears catalog was the best thing that ever came in the mail.
Brad. Keith, how do you cope with us? I don't understand how you.
It was in Brazil too. I've got it. I found it, Keith. Hang on.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, you do.
I honestly don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not putting that on the screen.
Come on, don't be a pussy.
I'm not doing it.
Come on. You can't really see what he's doing.
I don't care. We're
Late
not
90s is back in the day now.
Come on.
By the way, I'm looking
It's a
at the
Volvo.
commentary.
That's a nice Volvo. You can't see anything. Is that a Volvo?
Yeah,
They say Volvos are the best. Come on, do it. Everybody's looking at it. All the cool kids are looking at it. I don't even think it's real. I think it's AI.
Hey, what do you guys make of this?
Becca wants to see it.
I don't care.
I
She has a
really
Google.
don't.
She has a Google, so you can do that on her own time. So, are we concerned about this volcano?
I mean, those are sharp edges. And rust? Can't you get tetanus?
Oh my gosh! And if the car just was running, you're gonna burn your wiener.
You deserve it if you decide to put your dick in a
Okay. God almighty.
I mean,
You knew if I just nudged it a little bit. All I needed, you just needed a nudge. That's it.
If you put your wiener schnitzel in a
in the Volkswagen, put your Wiener Schnitzel in the Volkswagen, and guess what happens? Yeah.
yes, it burns your schnitzel off.
Your
you know?
your schnitzel gets it toasted. Who doesn't like a toasted schnitzel? That's a bumper sticker right there, Keith. Now, you can put that up because that's not moving. That's just
All our
there.
t-shirts. We need t-shirts.
We need this. That's a t-shirt right there. Keith, you don't have a hair on your ass if you don't put that up. That is a t-shirt.
He didn't even take it to dinner. Wow.
No, I know. Well, you don't know that.
That's true.
You don't know what they did before that.
Probably went to the drive-through. Oh my goodness, you two. Okay. So,
Wait. Doing it in the tailpipe means something totally different, guys. I think you're taking it too literally. See, he means.
Yeah. No. I'm well aware.
Right.
So, have you heard of this underwater volcano off the coast of California? Are we concerned about that? Because I'm reading an article, and when an article goes out of its way to tell me there's zero, literally, it poses quote 0 risk of any tsunami. That's
We're gonna
one.
die.
Right. You know that this is not going to end well. This never ends well. And then it's supposed to it's going to blow.
Yes, it is.
In the very near future, they're saying, but
it's obviously not married.
But they say it's not going to be like a Mount St. Helens or what have you. It's just going to be a.
It's not going to use smeg.
So it's the more an article goes out of its way to tell me everything's going to be fine, the more I'm very concerned about this underwater volcano off the coast of California. Okay.
Smeg spewer. All you have to do though is if it's a volcano or a nuclear bomb, all you have to do is duck and cover.
But I got to close all of these tabs that involve waffles and Norwegian things.
While you're doing that, put up so that
I
we can see
hijacked your show tonight.
what the government wanted you to do. And again, this goes back to the face typers.
Hang on a second. Before you do that, I want to show you this. This is the new version.
Are you going to show me yours?
Oh my gosh.
What?
I'll show you mine.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay.
Yes.
California, where they have a lot of earthquakes and stuff. They now have earthquake beds you can buy. Tell me, is this the most ridiculous thing you've seen, or is it actually practical? What do you think? Oh no.
Whoever invented the earthquake bed was a genius.
No.
Any different than a regular bed. But when there's a big earthquake, the vibrations will be captured by the bed's high-precision sensors, and then the person and the mattress fall into this big box. All this will be done quickly before the house collapses. The case is made of high-strength alloy steel, and is supported by a number of solid steel. Normal wall collapses can't harm it. The bottom of the crate contains not only a large amount of food and water, as well as firefighting and medical supplies. With side vents, there's no need to worry about oxygen deprivation. The exterior of the box is covered with a layer of fireproof material. Don't worry if there's a fire outside. It can even send a distress signal to the outside world, so that the rescue team can find it at the first time. Meanwhile, there are many styles of earthquake beds to choose from. In addition to the regular box, there are also lifting models, sliding models, double doors open models. Even the gull-wing doors on cars are fitted with it. So do you think this earthquake bed can save your life in the event of an earthquake?
Okay.
Question: what happens if you have really brutal sex on that thing? Do you get thrown into the coffin? What happens?
Did you just call it brutal?
Yeah.
As long as it's not involving feet.
No.
Oh.
Brutal sex.
Like very.
Could you describe brutal sex?
No. We're good. No follow-ups.
What?
Like
I think that's
throwing
fair.
around and like good stuff. Like how would that? Would you just go like bloop? Like what happens? You're pretty much creating an earthquake basically in the bed. So
right.
You have two beds. You have the sleepy sleep bed and the fun time
the brutal sex bed. Brutal sex.
Oh my god.
Please welcome to the program the author of Brutal Sex.
Oh.
I hate math.
Wow.
This is quickly spiraling.
Wow. And hang on. That reminds me of the table saw that stops immediately when you like put your finger in it, but then it costs you like
locked up and you get snapped.
Yeah, did you see that? You've got the water bottles and the protein bars or whatever.
That's funny.
But how much does it cost to reset that thing? Like, is there something that gets destroyed? Wisconsin Jackal said she's really the only reason why I'm here.
At least you're honest.
I am. I appreciate that.
Me too, because it sure as hell isn't to hang out with him. I mean, no, I love it. Keith is my best friend.
Aww.
Love him. And Wade, snacks. That sounds complicated, Toby says.
How do you open it back up from the inside, though? Like, okay, I'm safe. Okay, I'm safe.
Found like, hey, mom, stuck in the bed. Can you come get us out?
And you're naked because if you brutal sex in it before you go in there, you don't have your clothes with you. So when the fire department comes to break your ass out of your bed prison, you're naked as a jaybird.
Bed Prison. That's an album title right there.
It's a bed prison.
It's an album title.
And for serial killers, that
This
thing is a
book is
dream.
developing, Brad. It's brutal sex in the bed prison.
No, hold on. That's track 1. The album title is Bed Prison. Track 1 is
Brutal sex. For serial killers and rapists, that thing is a dream. You throw her down on there, go, hey, you just wait right there.
Can you
Click.
imagine? Oh my God.
And she goes down there. It's like, what, are all you girls? Did you date him too? I mean, that thing is, I can't see anything going wrong with that. Is that even real?
Oh my God, Emily didn't survive. How long were you in the bed?
Oh,
boy.
Deuce 5 says in high school, I was in a band called Brutal Sex. Thank you. And Lep, you're late and you missed all shit. That's all I'm going to say is you missed it all. Every bit.
Lep, you missed out.
Yeah, you did.
Missed out.
Yeah,
You really
yeah.
did.
You know what? You need to schedule your life around us, and then it'd be better. I'll tell you that. So, have you looked into the
What?
story that keeps going around? You were young. I'll let it go.
That was.
Mysterious.
It doesn't count.
Mysterious structures discovered beneath the surface of Mars. Have you seen that? Oh my gosh, Are you okay?
Is that brutal sex?
So
No brutal sex. I just need to charge. I just need to plug it in, the charger that is, because my computer is running.
Structures underneath Mars. I haven't seen these. It's surprising to me.
Well, they're thinking that it sounds really exciting when you see the story, and then you click on it, and you're like, oh, okay, so there might be,
Yes, Wade. I could have said rough, but then again, I'm Norwegian and English is not my first language. It turns it into some funny stuff every day.
Rough sex is for pussies. Brutal sex, that's where it's happening.
Oh, you know what you're gonna do when we're done? You're gonna go to YouTube, Brad. You're gonna type in.
I don't want to know what Brad's gonna type in when we're done.
Feet.
Holy crap.
What's it called again? Gay is the new straight. Steve Hughes. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It is so funny.
Gay is the new straight.
It's so funny. I swear to God, that man makes me laugh every single time I put him on.
Who's it? Steve who?
Steve Hughes. He's a comedian. He did the political correctness. He's absolutely hilarious. But Gay is the new straight is so funny.
That sounds funny, actually. Oh yeah, I've got it written down. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah, sorry, Keith.
I don't even know something about Mars and underground.
Oh yeah, stuff under Mars. Brutal sex on Mars.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's not be too hasty to move off this topic. Let's think about gravity for a second. Interesting. Okay, moving on.
Hold on. No, hang on.
Yeah, see?
In the space shuttle, or not in the space shuttle, on the space station, every time you see them pour liquids out, it turns into little balls in the air.
I'm sorry?
Balls of liquid in the air on the space station.
Hey, you remember on Total Recall, there's so little oxygen on. Now follow me here. Just hang on. There's so little oxygen on the planet. Remember, they take off their mask and they're like, and then it distorts their face. I guess lack of oxygen distorts your face too.
Sure.
I don't know that I want to play out this conversation now that I'm thinking about it. Michael Hutchins died from oxygen deprivation. Let's put it that way. So it may not be so brutal on Mars.
He did. Wait.
Okay. No,
what did he die of?
You can die from a lack of oxygen on planet Earth as well. I'm just gonna put that out there.
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody can strangle you, Brad.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. We're back to serial killers.
Yeah.
Jeez, you people.
Hold on. I want to see. This is see if there's any water. Yeah. See. All right. Oh, this is the perfect. Here we go. This is.
Am I driving you to drink, Keith?
Yeah.
Here you go. This is the perfect primer right here on liquids in the space station.
Oh, what? Oh no.
It's a guy. What? It's this is the dude explaining what happens.
Drinking water in it.
Right. So when you're up there and
I'm going to squirt a bunch of water into this washcloth.
Sure you are.
Why not? Look at that. Right. It's just on the tip there. Right. Do you see the ball?
Yeah, I see it.
Right there. And he's gonna. So that is fascinating, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that stream.
Okay. So here's a soaking wet washcloth.
Oh yeah, it's like a
Put the
Bounty
microphone
commercial
so
in
you can hear me
space.
while I'm talking. And now let's start wringing it out.
Oh no, is he from Canada?
Eh?
It's really wet.
That's
Close
what
your
she said.
close your eyes and listen. Close your eyes. I'm
Daddy.
serious. Oh,
I don't want to close my eyes. I want to see it.
Oh, that's very cool.
Can you imagine the easy cleanup on the space station? Because it all stays right there.
A tube of water.
Look at that.
The water's all over my hands. In fact, it rings out of the cloth into my
How many
hands.
pee
And if I
at
let
the
go of
space
the cloth
station?
carefully,
Just like that. It has to get sucked out.
the water.
Hey,
sort of- as it
his
sticks
buddy's real interested back there. Hey, what's going on?
Why is he on his knees behind him?
by hand.
It's part of the experiment, Brad.
Okay, so the experiment worked beautifully.
Yeah,
and the
it
answer
did.
to the question is the water squeezes out of the cloth, and then because of the surface tension of the water, it actually runs along the surface of the cloth and then up into my hand.
That's wild,
I'm sorry.
man.
What does that cloth look like? What? Looks like a washcloth.
Up into my hand, almost like you had jello on your hands or gel
Look
on
at
your
his-
hand, and
Yeah,
it'll
look
just
at it.
stay there.
Hold on,
Wonderful.
pause it. Yeah, it looks like gel. We got it, bro. His watch is doing some fun stuff. That's cool.
Is it? I didn't see. What's it? Oh, look at that. That is weird.
Ooh, get a
You know someone has done it up there.
Oh, 100%.
And I mean,
100%.
and neither one of them were probably didn't need to be good looking. They're like, okay,
Can
we've
we
got to
get
do this.
in space? Is it possible to become pregnant in space? What happens to the sperm? Does it travel or does it not?
Well,
does it go like bloop like that, or what
self-propelled.
happens?
Time
Well,
out.
it's self-propelled, so if it's
Time out.
what?
I'm sorry, I'm curious.
No, that's
Okay,
a good
I need
point.
to ask
It's fine.
a question.
It's
That's a
fine.
good point.
I'm not arguing that. I just want to point out that God bless Wes. When the show is done every day, he looks for suggested titles that AI suggests for the show.
Spooge in space.
And I can't wait, Wes, to
Spooge in
see
space.
what kind of suggestions AI makes for the title of today's show.
Can you get pregnant in space?
Brutal space sex. Well, no, because if you think about it, yeah, I mean, I bet you can, because what when you're trying to get pregnant and women, after you the stuff, you pull your legs back and like lay back or whatever,
No,
and
that's
that's
not how
hang
it
on.
happens, Brad.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Whenever the sperm touches the inside of the vagina, it just
Oh my word.
travels, right?
it
And so-
straddles.
Travels.
Oh, travels.
quick. That's what happens.
Yeah, they're
And
they're
well,
fast
you
little
can pull your
suckers.
back, you can stay right up, and then it still will happen.
But
Anyway,
then why do you always see that in the movies and stuff where they go, I'm gonna lay on my back and hold my legs and lay back like this so that it goes in faster, deeper, whatever. Is that just
just
fake
keep
Hollywood
doing that, Brad.
fakery?
You'll get pregnant eventually.
Can we
But
stop for a second,
What?
please?
Are we not adults here? Can we not have discussions about
No.
human relations?
What I'm gonna say
Without
is
turning it into a dirty
is-
show.
is I agree that it's definitely happened in space.
Oh,
Okay, but
And they weren't married
I'm saying that
to
the
each other.
experiments,
Mhm.
like the visitors log of science experiments that they keep up there, I'm sure don't have
No.
what. But I bet they reported back.
Yes.
I bet they
Oh, yeah.
said, "Hey,
Yes.
so here's the deal."
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then
but
and
now
so
I
somewhere.
need to know. I need.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna say
I'm
this.
curious as to why do you
Dear
need
Elon
What
Musk,
is
can you please tell us if you can get pregnant in space. I know you love kids. You have about 14. You're probably going to have 15, 16, 17, 20. So the next woman that you want to impregnate, can you do it in space? See
I
if
thought
it
you were going
works.
to say, can it be me?
I'm already pregnant. I don't.
Is that too forward?
That's too forward. Yes.
Right. I don't think
I'm
he'd
sure
mind it.
Elon knows.
But think about it this way: if you can't get pregnant in space,
Look at the comment from Lamp.
if you can't get pregnant in space, then every other stupid experiment up there is worthless.
Yeah, right. That's a fair point. Like,
Yeah.
why are you gonna try to populate Mars? You can't
Right.
populate Mars if
Right.
you can't. Yeah, but
So that was the number. That should have been the number one experiment that was carried out.
yeah, Elon's ready to test that theory. That's for sure. Okay,
He's
so
such a man whore. I'm sorry, you don't have to say man whore. You just say man.
He's a daddy.
He's a man whore.
He's a
Remember,
daddy.
men are whores. Gay men are super whores. It's true.
okay, are we concerned that the average age of homebuyers in 2009, I think I looked this up, was this? It can't be right. First time homebuyers. Oh no. Okay, so today, what is the average age of first time homebuyers in the United States? Any guesses? I realize you're in Norway, but you are welcome to guess.
35.
Okay. First time homebuyers. Okay. So your guess is 35. Brad?
42.
38. Split the difference. It's 38. That's the average age of first time homebuyers. Now, what is the average age of just homebuyers in general in the United States? Any guesses there?
What's that? Oh,
Not first time homebuyers, just homebuyers.
I don't know, 50?
55.
56.
Really?
Now, in 2008, before the market.
Who get? Do we get a prize for these?
No.
Why are we doing it then?
Because we're monkeys.
Apparently so.
So in 2008, the average age of first-time homebuyers was 30, and what we're having now is a bunch of signs that we're about to see a market crash. Just like the April home sales dropped to the slowest pace for that month, anyway, since 2009. The signs are all there. It's 75% of normal pre-pandemic activity.
Can we go back to talking about sex and space?
Oh my word!
Well, but here's the thing about if a real estate market crash. We were also told that cats were going to be living with dogs, and the entire planet was going to blow up if we reached a national deficit of, I don't know, 12 trillion. We were also told that if we ever shut the plant. I mean, everything that we've been told that was going to happen when all of these nasty indicators pop up never happens.
Well, I think it's just a matter of time before the interest rate goes down to try to balance some of this out, because the average the median home price, existing home price that was sold in April was $414,000.
What?
It's crazy.
That's insane. But I have a suggestion. You guys have a huge homelessness problem over there, right? What if you just put out a lot of those bed prisons?
Like mousetraps.
Sorry.
We got another one, Bob.
Whoa, look at all these snacks down here.
I got two of them in this one.
No. Well, I own my own home. I'm very proud of that. Actually, I bought my first home all alone in 2018.
Which man bought it for you?
I bought it for me.
How difficult is the home buying process, and how does it compare?
Very difficult.
It's a complicated. There's so many papers.
20% of the market price you have to have in cash, basically.
How much? 20%?
20% to get a loan in Norway, yeah, or mortgage.
What is the average price of a house in Norway?
That really depends. Like,
how
you
many
could get a house
kroner?
for close to nothing in the middle of nowhere.
Let's see, or average Norway house.
Okay.
price.
Don't forget, you got to convert the kroner.
To 0.00990. The average price for a home in Norway. What's NOK? Is that Norway
Norwegian kroners, yeah.
Was 4,873,834 kroners in
That's
April
pretty much
2025.
Almost the same price as Keith was talking about, maybe a little less.
So it's that way across, well, I say across the planet, at least in our both of these countries.
It's very different because, you know, like we have areas where there barely people live, right?
Oh,
you get a
I
lot
need to know where those
for
places
nothing.
are.
Say that again. The places where what people live? What?
People barely live. Like
Oh.
there's like we have so much space in this country. You have. It takes me about the same time to fly from Oslo to visit my grandma up north that it takes me to fly to Rome. We're a long ass country, and we're 5.3 million people.
That sounds like
We have a lot of space, a lot of mountains, a lot of fjords, a lot of land. If you want to live countryside, you can live countryside and never see another human being in your life ever again. Yes, Keith, you can do that because you can order your groceries to your door.
Wait, how long does it take to get there? Like, then somebody's going to know where I live, damn it.
Yeah.
40 people per square mile in Norway.
Okay, I'm going to need to know where
I'm going to tell you, we used to have a show called Where Nobody Thought Anybody Could Live. Der ingen skulle tro at noen kunne bo.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, hold on.
Give it to me.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I want you
Texas has a population density of 117 people per square mile. And you see how barren we are. Norway is 40 per square mile. That you really are. Like,
yeah,
to.
spread.
Hey, Rebecca, I'm going to need you to send me the information of these very. Will they let an American live there?
What?
Will they let an American live in these far-flung regions of Norway?
I mean, you're just
How much
gonna
money
have
you
to
got?
like get permission, I guess, and it's difficult when you're not Muslim. So if you and maybe tan a little bit, Keith, you live in Texas, go get some sun.
The beard
Then
will work,
you
though.
say your name is Keith Hassan Mohammed, then sure.
Oh, okay.
Norway is smaller than Texas. We might be smaller than Texas, but we're a long country. Like
Your country saying long like it's a good thing.
You know, your country looks like a penis, if we're being honest.
That's a weird penis.
That's what she said.
Not gonna lie.
Hold on, I'm looking for a picture right now. Oh, you know what? No, I'm sorry. It's actually. Oh gosh, you're right. Sorry, it's more like. Yeah, never mind. Oh, hold on a second. I did not have that shape correct.
Yeah, that was not a good shape that you had in mind, Keith. It's not shaped like a penis.
If you put in Norway shaped penis, it'll come out like that.
Yeah, wow, look how skinny that is along the coast there, huh?
Mhm.
Holy crap.
Is that a hole down there at the end of the bottom?
Sure is. No, that's Sweden's problem.
Oh.
Sweden's got that hole down there.
If you look at
Yeah,
the body of
Sweden's got
water
the
right
hole.
there, that looks like a guy's face looking to the left. You can see his mouth and his eye, his nose. See him?
And it looks like he has a boner, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, no.
That is weird.
He's looking at Russia.
I'd
And
give anybody
Finland.
a boner. Wait a second. In Norway, a prominent penis-shaped rock formation is called Trollpikken.
Yeah, trollpicken. Yes, that is true.
You have a
the
picture of
troll dick, the dick of the troll. Yeah. We have, we have a lot of mountains, and we have the tongue of the troll, we have the dick of the troll, we have the ball of the troll. Like, there's just a lot of.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Yeah,
We
what is
have
wrong?
A lot of mythology. Trolls is a big part of our, thing. Have you not seen the movie Troll?
Oh yeah, like the mountain stuff is like.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're right. I
You
did.
know, from Midsummer when I was a child, at least if I was up north where the midnight sun is, they would tell fairy tales like, "Oh, you look at that mountain right there. It's summer, so it's the troll had to sleep." Like stuff like that. It's very exciting as a child. Yeah, that's the troll dick. Yeah.
I mean, to me, that just looks like a rock.
Anybody sit on that?
He is sitting on it.
Sitting on it.
Did you not see the big dude sitting right
No,
there?
he's climbing it. Never mind. God.
I was trying to find you where der ingen skulle tro at noen kunne bo. Best off, but you know, it's
What the hell? What was that? Like,
I
what did
don't
you
know,
supposed
but
to do?
do it again.
der ingen skulle tro at noen kunne bo.
Is that the name of the town?
No, that means
No.
where no one thought nobody could live. But
Where
it's in
no one
dialect. Der ingen skulle tro at noen kunne bo.
No, Brad and I are trying to do the math here. Where nobody thought nobody could live.
That's a double negative.
Well,
So
yeah, you know what I'm
nobody- So they thought somebody could live there. Actually,
Let's see if I can find some best off here, because it's just
Wisconsin Jackal says, say that again.
yeah, we're lost. We're trying to figure out what you said there.
der
Yeah.
ingen kunne tro at
you-
noen kunne bo.
Uh-huh.
Did you say up north in Kinnaboo?
Kinnaboo.
You
You
said
believe
up
in
north.
I'm gonna
You-
write it right, and like I'm gonna go find the chat, and I'm gonna write it in the chat.
do you believe in sprites or hinterfolk,
Oh, hinterfolk. That's a good word.
Rebecca?
Folk
Hinterfolk.
Do you believe in sprites?
spirits. I believe in spirits.
No, it's
Yeah.
sprites.
No,
Sprites, yeah.
Sprites?
Can I?
What's
Oh, time
that?
out. Oh, hold on. Sore spot. I gotta address this. Okay. When I
Yes.
was in 7th or 9th, 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th, I don't know.
England school through it, no Kuniboo.
When I was in 7th grade, I sat next to this chick in homeroom, and she didn't believe me that the word Sprite was an actual word. She's like, "No, it's a soda. It's like Coke." And I'm saying, "Okay, yes, but it's also some fairy thing or whatever." And the dictionary that was on the shelf in our classroom did not have that word in it, and I was so pissed. And this chick went on to be the valedictorian at Rice University, and to this day, I still haven't been able to vindicate myself with her. Sprite is a word, and I knew it in the valedictorian. Valedictorian at my high school went to Rice University. That's my only. That's all I got.
There's a sprite.
Let me see a Sprite. Yeah, see, look right there.
That sprite looks pissed.
Yeah, that Sprite could kick your ass. Yeah, that's for sure.
Isn't that more like Irish stuff?
Holy crap! What
Is
is
it?
that? Look at this.
What?
Der ingen skulle tro at noen kunne bo.
Kuniboo.
Good kid.
Kuniboo.
Maybe you should learn Norwegian.
Oh yeah, I'm all about.
Der England school through it, no
I
Kuniboo.
can barely speak English. So
But yeah.
hold on.
no.
What's going on here?
Yes.
Oh, look at that, huh? Look at that. Sprites hang out in thunderstorms.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. It is.
Have a tradition for those. We have trolls are a big part of it, and then we have the nisser, which is I don't really know how to translate that. It's like little people. That's
Midgets.
props and stuff.
Yeah, midgets. Oh, leprechauns.
Not kinda.
Dwarfs.
You
Short little MFers. The Gare Bear says sprites are shared mythology from Sweden, Norway, and Celtics that appear as fairies or glowing orbs.
You can't get away from Sweden. You're joined at the hip with them, whether you like it or not.
Right? Hit or
You know-
are more what we'd call elves.
Yeah, elves. Yeah.
Elves,
Huh.
yeah. Okay.
We don't kinda, but not really. Like our mythical creatures are kind of different.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
hold on.
gnomes. Yeah, kind of like
Oh,
gnomes.
hold on. Brad,
Yes.
go find the video of the gnome in South America before we leave here. You've seen the
But I
video.
remember my
don't
great
think I have.
grandfather. He would tell me about smånissene. Those the little ones, the vattne, the little gnomes in the oh god, I can't remember the word for where the cows live.
In the pasture.
Barn, in the barn.
Barn, the barn. Thank you.
Duh.
Happy to help.
Is that it?
Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. Play it. Does it not rewind any? Rewind it all the way to the left there. So these group of
Rewind it.
I'm not sure what you mean, Julie. What do you mean? Is Scandinavian the same?
like Scandinavian describe that's the area where all those countries that are long hang
So
out.
Scandinavia is Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. And we are Scandinavia. It has nothing to do with Finland or or Iceland.
Really? Finland doesn't get to hang out in the Scandinavian club?
Scandinavian is like an ethnicity, is it not?
It is, and it's also, you know, a rich history there, because Sweden and Denmark used to fight over Norway. Basically, we used to be the little, excuse the language, the little bitch. So first Sweden owned us, and then Denmark owned us, and then Sweden owned us, and then we fought them and had a big war. And then in 1814 we got our constitution, and that is why we celebrate 17th of May. So
look, we got there.
It's a whole thing.
It's come full circle.
Yeah, it
The
has. It sure has.
The Norwegian language is very much the same in the written language as Danish, because it stems from Danish. So I can read Danish really well. I can't understand crap what they're saying. Well, I can now. I practiced.
It's not too fast.
Yeah.
No, it's the whole like potato in the throat thing.
Whoa, wait.
They can fit a potato in their throat?
Actually,
sounds like they do.
That's impressive. Okay, so
she can eat a cucumber sideways.
Yes,
right, so like rewind the video all the way to the left.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Okay, and then pause it when it's done with the letters there. So, yeah, okay. You're going to see a group of friends in South America. I think this video is like 15, 20 years old at this point. I remember seeing this.
It looks like it's 110.
110. So I think one of the first like video phones, okay? And so a gnome was caught on tape in Argentina. And so when Lep said gnomes, it made me think of this video. Go ahead and press play because they're just hanging out. Hanging out.
What am I looking at?
Just relax.
Won't hit. Masturbate.
Wait, what is that? What is that? Put your camera over there. What is that?
Yeah. Oh, that little.
They freak out, man. Did you hear that?
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Look at this. Oh, no.
And then also we have Huldra.
Let it play. Let it play. It's creepy.
But
did they all die?
About the little.
No, they ran away.
No.
What are you talking about? They look like that, right? Up there in Norway.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
That looks like
then,
with a pointy hat and everything.
And then we have the beautiful Huldra that has she's a beautiful woman, but she also has a tail, and her voice is, she's kind of like a what do you call it? Siren. She sings, she lures men in, and then she kills them.
What did she do with that tail, though? Sure, we'll die, but what does that?
Pretty much anything with boobs can lure a man in.
Okay, so I was looking over the Bullitt County, Kentucky 8th grade exam before we part ways today, and this is the easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying this is the easiest one that I've looked here as I've scanned it by far. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's the easiest damn thing on this quiz. 8th grade quiz from 1912, Bullitt County, Kentucky. And you're looking for 3 different parts of the human body. Brad, name the organs. Brad, name the organs of circulation. 3 parts of the body involved in circulation. Who wants to try first here? You got any guesses?
I got that.
Yeah. Heart?
Yep.
Lymph nodes?
Nope.
Fuck.
She's taking it hard. Okay. I mean, it's heart.
Liver.
Okay. This is interesting because capillaries is pretty close. I never think of what one of these answers is as being an organ, but
the heart and all the blood vessels, that's the same organ. They're all connected together.
It says heart, blood vessels, and see the
arteries.
The veins?
It says lungs. Heart,
lungs?
blood vessels, and lungs are the names of the organs of circulation, according to the 1912 8th grade exam in Bullitt County, Kentucky. I don't know, man.
Well, where's the filter?
Yeah, is
that's
it like
the kidney.
That's what.
And
Well,
liver.
But what?
Maybe they didn't know that in 1912. Maybe this question needs to be updated.
Maybe they didn't know that men could get pregnant in 1912 either. Right?
And that is very true.
That's
and
fair.
they did not have prison beds either.
See,
that's. Did they have brutal sex though?
Probably.
I mean,
That's been around since.
Honestly,
I find it so funny now, like being pregnant, because I get told all this. You can't eat that. You can't do that. Oh my God, you go to the gym. Oh my God, you can't do that. Don't move too much. Don't sit too much. Don't blah 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 blah. And
Yeah.
I'm over here like people used to give birth and go back into the field and
Right.
they ate whatever they could find on the ground. Like they're living over here.
Did you ever see History of the World? Mel Brooks.
No, I have not seen
it's
that.
hysterical. And
Mel
the woman,
Brooks is funny though.
it's a Catholic woman and her husband, and she's standing there. She's pregnant, and she's washing the dishes at the and she just drops. I feel another one. And it falls out right there on the floor. Yep, that's another one. Off to the field you go.
You know what? I was about to hold up your handles here, and then I realized no, you both have them on the screen, so you don't even need me to. So
that's a good point.
You see, but don't forget, Brad is weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern over at thedailymojo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca does her thing, I guess, exclusively right here on your Twitter channel, right? Your Twitter.
Yes. Well, Well, I put out everything that I do there. Usually, if I've been interviewed, or if I've interviewed someone, or if I have something going on. So tomorrow, 10 a.m. Norwegian time. I don't know. That's 7. You're 7
Hold on.
behind me.
What time is it right now there?
It's 11:01 p.m.
So 6 hours ahead of the East Coast. So 4 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Central.
No, 7.
The Alex Newman interview will be dropped. There is a Norwegian intro because we have so many Bilderberg creeps in our history. So, it's just a lot. But it's a great interview and you don't want to miss it.
When's the baby coming?
November.
Oh, wow. So
I will not be streaming that live, by the way.
I wasn't okay.
Chicken.
Yeah, right. Be a team player already.
Golly.
Okay. Have a great weekend. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And please, on Monday, please remember those that sacrificed everything for look what we're doing with the freedom that they gave us. We're screwing around on a live stream.
Pissing it away.
Pissing it away. All right, everyone, be well. We'll see you Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, when we talk. And I think you're going to come back for that one, right, Brad? We're going to hang out with Steve Friend because I have so many freaking questions about Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, and the new and improved FBI. This is really starting to bug me. And that's going to be on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern here on X. And
tomorrow
then
morning.
A week from today, Rebecca is not going to be here. It's going to be me, Brad, and Steve Baker from The Blaze. And then, Brad, you were mentioning there tomorrow morning you're going to do the live stream with Jeffy on your.
Yeah, I wasn't good, but
what you got?
I'm
guilted.
contractually obligated, and so I have to.
Guilted into it. 10 a.m. Eastern, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because 9 a.m. Central, where I am. So
yeah,
I'm not even sure the East Coast exists. I think it's all a scam.
I love it. Okay, thanks everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Gabby, thanks for all your help over on Instagram. Please follow along over there at the Mike Show, and then Wes is going to have this posted at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and
okay, bye.
At themikeshow.com. And Tanner is like, it's after 4. I need you down here, so I got to